Engineers got a pretty nice buff in the recent 43 update, namely to the top path. So we're gonna check it out in this Dark Path showcase, starting off the base engineer as part of an update that overhauls a lot of early game chimp start is cheaper. By $50 to be exact. This change is one of many to a lot of base towers, just to like spice up or allow more variety in, I guess, expert chimps map starts, because most of the time it's usually just like 3 Dart Monkey start or something similar like that. But now I've heard you can do crazy things with boats, with, I don't know about wizards, but yeah, NG included with that, although you could have started with a Dart Monkey plus NG already. So in fairness, this doesn't change too much of that. If I survive this round, I can finally go for the Sentry gun. And this is what I want to do. Sentry Champion. Got a buff. Along with the 1XX Sentries, which apply to all subsequent paths, so they now have a bit smarter targeting. See, they are spawning closer to the track. Improved AI is nice to see, and combined with the buff to Sentry Champion, which makes its damage go from 2 to 3. Yes, that's right, that's a 50% damage increase. I think we ought to try a 2 million pops challenge with it. If you're a lore master, some of you may know that my first ever 2 million pops challenge was done with the Sentry Champion, or rather it was called Sentry Paragon, before Paragons were introduced, back in 2019. I bet some of the people playing this game right now weren't even born at that time. But yeah, that was on logs, so I figure we could up it up to Dark Path. Label an advanced map, although to be fair, it's a bit of a fraudulent advanced map because it's closer to intermediate, if you ask me. I'm thinking all about the late game, so even though I know that 302 Engineer would be more reliable early game because of the pin, I want the extra +1 mob damage too, because you aren't able to pin Cerams late game and all that. Also, oh no, buying range seems to have actually messed up a bit of our smart targeting, because it spawned our sentries outside the range now. I'm gonna have to spend 250 to open up that crater, and I think that's fine. That fixes everything. In fact, this is arguably a better spot because it can see more of the inner circle. Although I think it's pretty close. This run is also going to be a certified Striker Jones moment because with his level 8 giving 25% pierce to every tower. Also, can I get Sentry Experiment for leads, please, so I don't have to rely on just his ability, because I don't think I get all that in time. Okay, let's use this early then, come on. Hopefully, there we go. And there's Sentry Expert, so it should spawn out, yes, the Boom Sentry. That'll get all the LEDs nicely. Hopefully I can afford a camo village by 33. Otherwise, I might need to upgrade this thing to more camo. Oh yeah, what I was talking about? Oh right, Striker Jones. So 25% extra pierce to, I would assume it applies to all sentries, even if it's not in range of the sub-towers. Like, I'm assuming if it's in range of the sentry or the engineer, it will apply to all the engineers below it, or sentries below it, although correct me if I'm wrong about that. And sadly, it appears I have no money for a village. I'm just gonna use Spike Factory. I think it's close to the same class as Crossbow, but I just like it more. All the Geraldo haters are probably breathing a sigh of relief that we're not using it for a 2 million challenge. I don't think it's any good on a Sentry Champion. Feel like another alternative could be Pat Fusty, because he gives +3 damage for a limited time, although I think it's 2 limited time. That's why I guess he's seldom used, fallen off a lot, because it's a nice buff. It just doesn't last long enough, as opposed to Striker's permanent. So I'd say, yeah, just because I think Engineer has a bit of a pierce problem. Sentry Champion, more specifically. Let's buy Deconstruction for around 40. Also, we are going to still do a lot of manipulation of the sentries. You can still do that, and it's definitely something you should do this update. AKA, place towers to block placements for the sentries. I'm also just gonna... I don't think that Striker got off in time, nope. Well, let's see if Jungle Drums is good enough. That'll increase the attack speed of all the sentries and spawn more. So you love the double dipping, and that's gonna be easy. Speaking of double dipping, definitely, like, Call of the Arms and Homeland is a no-brainer here. If you ever see what happens when you super buff a Sentry Champion, it's pretty nasty. I think this buff is only because it's not that good in a chimp scenario where you have limited money, so you can't always super buff it. On its own, it's pretty ass, let me just say. Also, what the hell is this RNG? Pink balloons and we got 4 ice sentries? Cold sentry spawning? Damn. Not unlucky, but just weird AI in terms of what they're spawning out. Now, if I have to keep using a striker ability to beat every mob inside, then this is not good, because I still have 12k to go, and these rounds are just gonna get tougher and tougher. And I don't want this ability to take so many pops away, so let me think about what I want to do here. Or what buffs do I want to add before Sentry Champion? Probably a glue. I think if I add a glue here, what that might do is it will make the sentries stop spawning on the right side, which, I mean, it's not that much worse than over here, because here's pretty bad. It gets blocked by this thing here. But this spot's no good either, because it would barely get it on the first go around. So yeah, hopefully just a 0-1-3 is all I need. I don't want to go Relentless yet. One, because they nerfed it, and two, yeah, they nerfed it. I don't want to spend too much money here. If this is a problem, though, I will definitely drop some, maybe, yeah, 0-0-0 glues to not take damage away to survive this part. Also, come on, RNG. Not RNG. Again, AI. 4 cold sentries that do no damage. Well, 1 damage versus 3 Moabs, of course. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Is there any way I can fix that? Okay, maybe I shouldn't have gotten this glue so early, because maybe if it spawned in the front and popped the pinks earlier, we might have spawned not just cold sentries. I'm trying to see if adding 2 glues will do anything. As you can see, their line of sight is so much improved. Hey, we spawned a gold sentry, but a cold again. That's the thing. I don't know. This is exiting. Help. I hate this run right now for several reasons. One, I didn't leave space to add 2 villages here, so I can't even, like, connect them. Hence, I'm gonna add a discount downdraft here. I'm gonna just buy a bunch of stuff to get cheaper here. But I think I just need to blow back the Cerams, and hopefully we just beat the mob layer. And maybe if we do that, we'll survive long enough so that the Sentry Expert will stop spawning cold sentries. That's all I'm asking. But this, see this clutch over here? I don't know if I should have stunned there, but there we go. We got 2 energies now, and I just need 1 more pop, and easy. Downdraft is our Lord and Savior. Real OGs will know how important downdraft is to 2 million pops runs. It was used pretty much, I'd say, in every run. Up until Geraldo came out, and then we just had the alternative of creepy idols and whatnot. Crazy how obsolete Geraldo made a lot of towers be. So still 10k off. I am still going to downdraft any Ceram insides, and then quickly move it away so that we obviously don't get too much damage on this guy like that. Move it away, and then when it pops, rinse and repeat, folks. And for the BFP here, let's hope downdraft gets enough. So, actually, I didn't mean for Biker to get the Cerams. Because, yeah, I was trying to get it to land on Moabs, but it popped too quickly for my own good. I think I still might get clutch up, or need to clutch up here, yeah. I'll use one when there's a little on screen, like that. 2k pops is nothing to scoff at, or nothing to worry about. This part's going to be interesting. 1 stun on the FMOP here, although I don't have another stun for FMOP number 2. I think I'm kind of screwed here with it being double HP. There's 1, though. Actually, if I can get another Biker stun off, we got this. Come on. Come on. Nice. No stun needed, just downdrafting is coming in clutch. I was also hoping I wouldn't need to, well, get much this round, because Sense Expert has good Pierce, or it should have good Pierce, but no. How much damage does this do out of curiosity? 1,000? I don't know if I'll take that or not, but the thing is, once I get Sentry Champion, I think I win. I didn't want to get it, but let me just test out of curiosity what the Relentless Glue would do. We got a lot of stuns off, and okay, that seems to help, but I did, again, have to use a Biker ability. I think I might just bite the bullet, like, right? Well, if I survive this part, which I don't, but I think it's doable. I will take the pop hit, because once again, it's not going to be a big deal. I'm not going to have to worry about the pop stolen much. Just focus on surviving. I'm just going to use, yeah, pretty much off cooldown, so I get it for each and every wave here. Wave 2 good. Oh, crap, 6,000? Some shots do more than others due to layer skipping. That was an especially awful one, but it did help, well, beat the round, so whatever. I'll take it if I survive. That one did 400, which might cause problems, but nope. Still solid. So, because Relentless, 6k off, but the next round should be easier. Unless famous last words, please don't be. These stuns should come in handy. Yep, stun FMOP here. Up to 7,000. If I was struggling to round 60, how am I going to deal with double the amount of BFB as well? I guess I'm probably going to have to get some more damage off of Striker here. Let's see. So yeah, that's 1k there, but that's huge because it allows me to delete some density, and these 3 mobs are not too much to take care of. Almost there, guys. I can feel it. I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Let's delete as much density here as possible before stunning the F-Moabs, like that. And come on, downdrafts. So clutch right now. And I think after many, many rounds of suffering, it might have paid off with Sentry Champion this round. Come on, spawn 1 Sentry, and we'll be good now. Nice. So set this away so we don't get any pops. Now we can sit back, relax, and watch as these 3 newly buffed 3 damage Sentries go to work. Not to mention, I picked Dark Path specifically because the explosions would pretty much use up all their Pierce in this giant circle here. Although, to be fair, I don't think explosions have much Pierce in the first place. So it's not like putting in a circle is of the utmost priority, but I like how this is looking right now. Somebody's got to crunch the numbers after this to see if I actually benefited from discounting here, but watch me cook here. Let me buy a bigger radius and see if this reaches the village. It does. Awesome. So with that, I'll buy an MIB just in advance for, I guess, even the purples on 78 and 95, because I'm going to get Cold Arms anyway. And let's see how I can save even more money here with other towers I get. For one, overclock, and set the foam somewhere away like here. I'm gonna guess if it was worth it, it would be just barely for these discounts. But definitely get this. It's only a singular buff as opposed to, like, you know, the double stacking buff that the Pierce and attack speed that it gives on Called Arms. The only downside I'd say right now is I can't tell how many Sentries are spawning, but I can tell you that there was probably around 10 here right now. And watch as the extra 50% damage goes to work. I might just leave it, honestly, at, like, not giving any more damage buffs, because usually I like to go Glue Storm on things that do low damage, because that would be a huge percentage increase, but they also nerfed Glue Storm this update. It doesn't last as long. So I figured we could do away with it. Plus, I don't even know if I can afford it if I'm going for a Homeland. You know what I mean? Homeland is expensive, I tell ya. There's Called Arms. There's even benefit to using Called Arms even when there's no issue on the field. Because the Sentries last after it times out, you might as well activate it off cooldown so that you have more permanent Sentries drop down. I hope that made sense. Same applies with the Overclock. Always use it off cooldown. There might even be some merit to doing double Overclock. Just so, again, I fill in that downtime where we don't have Overclock, because with Tier 5, it's only, see, Overclock's going out. It's only 75% uptime. Much said. If I get the extra Overclock, I think I get 1 more Sentry spawn down. Totally worth the money, guys. Trust me. Anyways, another Called Arms, and watch. Let's slow it down here. Just a single Sentry Champion is doing, like, 500 DPS. So 5 times 10, quick math, 5,000. I mean, I guess we just look at the Sentry. We'll hover over the Sentry itself to see. Like, for these BFBs here, another one, not quite 5,000 DPS, but enough to, well, make these BFBs no threat. And another one. One thing that kind of annoys me is that if some Sentries spawn really high up, their line of sight is blocked a little bit. I like the one spawning down here. Although I don't know if I drop 1 more glue here, if that'll ruin it permanently. Maybe I could just back out, or test and then back out if it doesn't succeed. Maybe we'll try that after this round. Once again, let me just finish off these 20 BFBs in 5 seconds. And okay. This is risky, but let's watch and see. Oh, no, no, no. That's too wild. It's not terrible, but I don't know. If I drop a 4th one here, let me see if that's worth it. That would ideally also block out. Oh, we spawned one up here. No, wait, we're spawning all of them up here now. Is that fine? That should be better, right? Better because it sees earlier. Only downside is the explosions might not reach the bottom, but I think I will. No, I won't take it. See, they're trying to spawn over here now. Or maybe, I don't know. Whatever, I'm actually gonna keep it because I feel like chaos. Maximum chaos activate. I don't know what I just did there, but yeah, you probably should have stuck with that 2 glues because, I mean, 1, it's cheaper. And 2, it's more consistent. Also, what is it doing now? It's not spawning anything up here. Okay, it is, but hey, there's still some spawning over here. God damn it. I kind of wish I could go backwards now because I kind of liked seeing the giant ball of death having everything stacked at once. And it seems like, I'm still a bit short of my homeland. I think goofing around too much might be a potential cause for a loss here. Also, another problem with overclocking is that, or having Sentry spawn on top, is that it's hard to get the right thing to overclock. Hopefully I did it right. And hopefully I beat everything this time around. Come on, almost dead. Homeland or Called Arms deactivated though. But we're good. I don't think I'm too worried about rounds like 95. Relentless stuns it so much. And okay, I'll use a late Called Arms because it looks like I did need it. 96, and I have only, I have to wait 30 seconds for my Homeland to come up. This is going to be a dangerous 3k to go, but if we get that, again, we'll be in such a good spot. 2k off. I don't know, 2k off. How about a striker stun? That did not that much damage. Come on, Cold Arms. Got it. Just in time. Now, this does mean that when I buy this, I still have to wait the whole cooldown to get up again, but this is good. Run not bricked, but my antics might still be a cause here for concern. Solution this round? Let's use Striker Stun early. It'll only do 300 damage, but if I leave the ZMGs up in front for longer, then I can wait for Homeland. In fact, let's do this. Sell the Sentries over here. Yes, you can sell in Chimps mode, at least sub-towers. What I want to do here is do little to no damage, okay? On the ZMGs, so that when I have Homeland again, I can blast off. But first off, I gotta not die here. Come on. Homeland? I should have kept downdrafting, but that's really close, or rather closer. This time for sure, yep. I got Homeland before the ZMGs even popped. So this should go ham. Right? Oh yeah. Now allow me to do something potentially controversial here, and that would be dropping an Alchemist. Tier 4. Okay, maybe not controversial. In fact, it makes sense, because if I outbuff this thing, it will spawn more Sentries. It won't buff the Sentries' attacks, but it gets more, because I can't afford overclock at this point. Or rather, it'd be too late, so I might as well. It buffs Striker, but Striker can't attack, so we good. Be very careful this round, though, because what I want is I want Homeland up for round 99. I'd say I'd probably die if I don't have it up, so let's do some experimenting this round. As in, try to beat as much as possible before Homeland time is out, and then survive by beating the rest. So it's gonna time out right about now, and if I can just beat these FPVs normally, then that's perfect, first try. And I think I was bang on the money. Wow, you couldn't have asked for a better, well, execution on the very first try, because watch this. Homeland immediately, and I got 12k, which I'm not worried about, because I can probably just Spike Storm if I lack damage. Real quick, though, with the remaining money, let's just do 2 Glue Strikes. Can I afford 2 Glue Strikes, actually? I can't, crap. Just one of them, then, for +2 damage. And watch what happens when we combo a Homeland and a Glue Strike. Yeah, provided I get up in time. Hopefully I can. Come on. 3 more seconds. So 5 damage, Sentries plus double attack speed. Here we go. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of Sentry spawn just yet. We're strongest right at the tail end of the ability when there's maximum Sentries, but this should do it. Nice. 2-0-2-2-2-0-2. That was a fun run. Let me know your thoughts on the NG Sentry, and that's it.